Sophie had always been passionate about music. Growing up, she'd listened to rap and hip-hop, marveling at the way words could come together to form powerful stories. But what Sophie didn't know was that her own story would soon become a rhythm of perseverance, friendship, and strength. Sophie had signed up for the school's annual rap battle. She had practiced for weeks, perfecting her lyrics and flow. But when the day of the competition arrived, nerves took over. She walked into the auditorium and saw her 3 friends, Leo, Max, and Ben, standing backstage. They were confident, always quick with a freestyle, always the life of the party. They were known as the Rap Trio, and Sophie had always admired their talent. But today, she felt different. The pressure of performing in front of everyone weighed heavily on her. She hesitated, unsure if she could go through with it. As Sophie's doubts began to grow, Leo noticed her unease. "You've got this, Sophie," Leo said with a reassuring grin. "Just remember, it's about having fun. The crowd's here to see you shine, not to judge." Max, who had always been the jokester, added, "Yeah. And if you mess up, we'll all mess up together, right?" Ben, more serious, gave a quiet nod. "No matter what, we're in this as a team." The words of her friends helped calm her nerves. Sophie took a deep breath and stepped up to the stage, the spotlight blinding for a moment. The crowd went silent, waiting for the first verse. She grabbed the microphone, closed her eyes, and began. Her first few lines were shaky, but as the music flowed, so did her confidence. Sophie's words began to weave together, telling the story of her struggles, her dreams, and the strength she found in herself. The crowd started to feel her rhythm, her energy, and the authenticity in her voice. As she rapped, she could hear Leo, Max, and Ben in the background, cheering her on, giving her subtle signs of encouragement. When Sophie stumbled on a verse, she smiled and turned it into a playful rhyme. The trio shouted from the side, "Keep going, Sophie." And that push made all the difference. By the end of her set, Sophie didn't care about the judges or the competition. She had found her flow, her confidence, and, more importantly, her voice. The crowd erupted into applause. She stepped off the stage, beaming. "See? Told you," Leo said, high-fiving her. "You were amazing." Max cheered. Ben simply nodded, his usual stoic expression replaced with a proud smile. Sophie realized that the journey wasn't about winning or losing, it was about embracing who she was, imperfections and all. And, with the support of her friends, she could face any challenge life threw her way.